Okay, I have an awesome tip for you today. It took me years to discover this one, and I'm so excited to be sharing it with you guys. So, whenever you use the brush tool, keyboard shortcut, hit K. I don't know why K. If somebody knows that, how K stands for the brush, I would love to know. But anyway, you hit K on the keyboard and it takes you to the brush tool. So normally when you're in the brush tool, let's just pretend we want to brighten up the shadow in this grass. So I have a shadow brush that I'm created, but I'm just gonna paint it on here, but I'm gonna make it really crazy. So let's make it super warm. Let's make it super exposed. I mean, obviously you would never do this, but that way we can see what happens. And so you can see that I've adjusted several brushes or sliders here under the brush tool to make this adjustment. Now, what if I've looked at it and I think, oh, I want to pull back the brush just a little bit. I don't want to have to go in here and just barely tweak all of these different sliders. All you have to do is click this little down arrow. It compacts all of those sliders into one amount brush, and then you simply just take the amount down to where you want it. And what it does is it takes the amount down evenly across the board on all the sliders. So if we open this up, you'll see that all of the sliders moved equidistant. So instead of having to move each little slider just a little bit and adjust that way, just click that and then just slide that one slider to make an adjustment to however many sliders your brush had going on. So it is just an amazing tool. And while I'm here, I'm going to show you real quick. If you're not seeing this pin, click T on the keyboard to make sure that your toolbar is showing. And if you want to see where the brush is being applied, click Show Selected Mask, and that way it'll show in red. And then this has to do with your pin, Show Edit Pins. It needs to be saying always if you always want to see the pin when you're in the brush tool. If you don't want to ever see the pin, you can select never. I keep mine on always because it only shows if I'm using the brush tool. Also, when I put the brush tool on, if for some reason I do need to make an adjustment, I know where that pin is, or I can easily select it and hit delete to delete that brush. As always, drop any questions you have in the comments and be sure and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post tips, tricks, hacks, and shortcuts of Lightroom every week. Until next time, happy editing.